This is Roger with Crosscut in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2013 Ford F250 crew cab short bed. It's 6.7 turbo diesel. It's a Lariat, which is leather. It's an FX4 off-road suspension package. Has 120,145 actual miles. It was a theft recovery purchased directly from Safeco Insurance in Fort Worth, Texas. It is on a salvage title due to theft, not collision. Basically, the attorneys for the insurance company do not want their client, the insurance company, sued by whoever buys this truck from us. So by giving it a salvage title, they're divorced. And if something happens to this truck, it can't come back to them. If they sold it on a clear title, it might imply some warranty when they sold it to us, which means it might come back to them. That's why they do it. This has just been to detail. It's clean. This is exactly what it looked like when we bought it. In the Carfax, which I'll show you in a minute, you'll see unbelievable service records. It was very well maintained. And you'll see minor front end damage, which is undoubtedly this. I don't think the guy decided to fix it because it's probably under his deductible. And he didn't want to, those bumpers are kind of expensive, $600 or $700. Probably didn't want to deal with it. So there you go. What did we need to do this truck besides detail? I had to buy a tailgate cap because it was missing, and I bought a plug, a dual USB plug for a plug that's missing in the dash, but it didn't show up in time. So all we have on it is the tailgate cap. It could use a set of mats, but other than that, this thing's really good to go. It's a really nice truck. Didn't need anything on the mechanical end. Runs and drives great. Very well maintained, which I'll show you in a second. There'll be links in our ad for the Kelley Blue Book, for the Manheim Market Report, which is what dealers would pay for this at auction. Car Guru, a couple car gurus that we found that are similar miles, similar trucks, that might help you. This is the only thing that I saw in this truck that hurts it a little bit. I mean, this is truck stuff, but a little touch up would make that go away a lot. But you could probably fix this for $300 or $400 if you cared. I wouldn't. And you got a little bit here. Let's see. Has a pin here. I think that maybe somebody put a alarm back here. When it showed up, it had a bunch of tools in the bed. So probably he might have had a camper shell on it at some time, and didn't want that stuff stolen. So they just stole the whole truck. There you go. There's your DEF fluid. Never put this in here or this will be ruined. I've had one truck where somebody did that. I mean, that's worse than water. All right, so there's locked, there's unlocked, there's locked, unlocked, right? All right, let's see. Well, you know what? Let's see if the remote start works. Let me lock it and then go bang, bang. Remote start works. Boom. Oh, now I gotta unlock it. All right, there you go. Then I gotta go in here and put the key in. Put my foot on the brake. Boom. There we go. We are there. All right, so there you go. 120,149 on the truck right now. This truck is kick-ass. I love this truck. The silver ones are cool. All right, under the hood, here we go. There's your Ford stamp there, so you got original fender. We checked all the fluids. The fluids were fantastic when it came in. Ford stamp here. Stickers should be there. So you got all original parts, stickers where they belong up front. Beautiful. All right. Window up and down. Door lock. All right. Seat forward. Back. Seat forward and back. They up and down? Yeah, they do. That's up. The whole seat up. Whole seat down. Right? Seat's in excellent condition. This is the thing I was telling you that we're missing. I'm not sure what they have here. It's not a trailer thing because it's there. So I bought a USB thing, but I don't know if that'll even work here. I'll just send it with the truck when we sell it, and you can wire it yourself if you want it. It was like 12 bucks. Not sure what this is. I found this. Looks like it I don't know, some sort of a cushion for something. I just don't know where it goes. And I looked, and I know what I'm looking at, and I couldn't figure it out. Again, I'll leave it there, and you can figure it out. Here's the Kelly Blue Book for a Lariat with 120, 145, 6.7 4x4 Lariat. 37,280 is the typical listing price. Car Gurus, 37,990 is a great deal with 129,000 miles. There's the mileage right here, right? Like I said, all this stuff is scanned in. Here's another one, a 13 Lariat, 40,750. It's Midwest, has 117,645. And that's considered a good deal, right? Manheim Market Report, as of March 16th, when I did this report, when I bought it. Here's your VIN, 120,000 miles, translates to 36,200 is what a dealer would pay for this truck at auction. Obviously on a clear title, that's where you're saving a bunch of money. There's your VIN, this is the Carfax, there's your mileage. They blend the history, including the salvage history, together with the Kelly, and they come up with a value of 41,450. Why is it so high? Because that's the market today. They are way on top of it. Their numbers are more correct. Total loss vehicle, that's a monetary term, not a crash term. Salvage, collision is an actual collision term. Total loss means that somebody lost a lot of money, and that date occurred on 11/17 of 21, which you can look at in the actual Carfax. It had really good service at Ford dealers. It looks like this guy almost primarily went to the Ford dealer to get his truck serviced. Boom, boom, boom. Diffie Ford in El Reno, Oklahoma. There's a federal prison in El Reno, I think, as I recall. So it says here, minor damage to front. Obviously, it's that bumper. Let's see. Keeps on servicing it. The last service it got was at 11/6 of 21 at 112,657. That's what they did. Oil change, fuel filter, blah, blah, blah. 11 days later, it was stolen on 11/17/21. And then it looks like it was recovered 1/24 of 22, although they kept blasting it with more records and stuff, which they always do. Cops just keep hitting the button. Anyway, here's the title. There's the VIN. It is salvage. That's Safeco's the owner. It was Oklahoma recovered theft. And there's your mileage, okay? So now you've seen all the paperwork, which is important. Some people like an explanation along with looking at it, and now you've got it from somebody who's done it thousands of times with this exact situation. And I've got 17 minutes and 38 seconds. For some reason, that's what YouTube's picked for us to be allotted for a video. And I think I'm going too slow. I feel my clock is going a little bit slow. So I better pick it up. Window. Boom, boom, boom. All right, let's see. Window up, a bit down, 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 down. You know, I kind of want to look behind the seat. I'm not sure why. I just remember somebody telling me to look behind the seat. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's some amp stuff back there. So they probably had a really nice radio on this at some point. I see some stuff over there, so maybe that's why. Like, and these videos aren't meant to sell the vehicle. They're really meant to make sure that whoever buys it has all the information I have, and if they were to ship it, there's the mirrors out and in. If they were to ship it to their state, and it could be Minnesota, we've had them go to Europe, that they get more than they thought they would get, not less. We can't BS, or the internet will kill us. So we don't. All right. There's your locks. Seat forward, back, seat up, seat down, tilt forward, back. Seats are in really good shape. Usually they're split here. This one's pretty firm. Let's see. Got the pedals down and up. Tilt wheel. Boom. All right, let's hop in this bad boy. forgot my remote for the gate, which kind of makes it a little difficult here. I got to pull up to the pressure sensors, which we moved, inconveniently moved. Let's see. Bum, 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 bum. There's your nav. We're on Gardner Lane right there, right? Turn on the radio here. Oop, yikes. That's on. Let's see.
And we'll go on till Gabriel blows his trumpet, because Jesus assured us that
oh, here you go. It's that way. I'm not really sure how to use these things, to tell you the truth. There we go. Oh, you got heated seats, which we don't need right now. It's kind of warm. And we got AC on the seats, right? We'll use that. And AC on both sides, okay? Climate control. Let's see. Let's go to here. And we'll turn it up. And, ooh, yikes. We're going to turn the temperature way down here. Let's see. Is there a way to do it faster? My temp. Oh, dual. Here. There we go. Now it's on both sides. Alright. There you go. And AC on. Now we have AC on. Okay. Let's see what else we got going on here. I'm going to tilt the wheel down a little bit. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see. Trip, gauge mode. Boom, boom, boom. Truck apps. Boom, boom, boom. Settings, all that stuff. We all know what all that stuff is. Let's see, what else we got? Boom. Hill descent control, ready. That's this button. And then we got traction control, off. That's this button. Okay. We'll put it in neutral. And we're going to go to for low. Shift in progress. It'll turn traction control off. I'm sure. Shift delayed, pull forward. That's because I had the traction control button going. All right. Boom. Now put it in neutral. There we go. Now we're in for low. Advanced track goes off. Let's see if I get the gate to open here. Oh, crap. We moved that to the wrong place. That's for sure. There's your backup camera. All right, so for low, we're still in for low. Let's see if we can hit the gate. There we go. See? I shouldn't have moved it this far over. All right, so in for low, we've done several back and forths, right? Now I'm gonna go neutral, and we're gonna go to for high. Shift in progress, advanced track comes back on, and we're a little quicker now. Boom. All right. That's drive and hot for high, and now we're reverse. That's for high. Back to neutral. Now we're gonna go back to two-wheel drive. Shift in progress. Boom. All right. What else we got going on here? Boom, boom, boom. Some power plugs over here, etc. La la la. I think that's about it. Oh, we got all this stuff up here too. We got all the USB plugs, and there's your SD card. Make sure no one steals that SD card. Those are like 90 bucks. Or make a copy when you get home. God, every time I deal with one, somebody steals one of these things. It irritates the shit out of me. All right. If you come to Tucson to drive it home, obviously you need tax and insurance. You can get neither on a salvage title. In order to drive this home, we have to take it to the cops before you get here and get what's called the level 3 inspection done. Once that level 3 inspection is done, we can get a restored salvage title from the current salvage title, okay? Then we can issue you plates and you can get insurance. Obviously, that's mandatory. We charge $200 to do that for you, okay? Then we have a $250 dock fee, and we have taxes. Taxes are your state tax rate, whatever that is, plus our city tax of 2.7%. So if you come here, this is the math. Your state tax rate plus our city tax of 2.7%, a $250 dock fee, and $200 to restore the title. If you pay by wire and ship it out of state, all you're going to pay is agreed upon price unless you ask us to restore the title. That'll add $200 to the price, and we'll do that for you before it ships out, okay? If you need help with shipping, let me know. I can do it for you. We could roll the shipping price into the payment price for the truck and just do one pay. If you just want a phone number to call and do it yourself, we're welcome to do that. We do that quite often. People just want to do it themselves. That's fine. Less work for me, but if you want your truck quickly, I'm good at it. I know how to do it. let me know early so we can get it going, okay? Deposit's $500. Once we have a deposit, we have a deal. Until we have a deposit, it will stay for sale. Make sure you get your deposit in, okay? Last part of every video, I say the same thing every time. Exactly a half mile straight ahead of us on Wetmore Road, which is what we're on right now, is the Auto Mall. Auto Mall Drive and Wetmore coming together, okay? There, they have to charge you a fortune for this truck because they have salesmen to pay. They have people making, you know, food for you to pay. They have these huge, gigantic properties with perfect pavement. My uncle owns the property we're on. He charges $1 a year, okay? We don't need to make the money that everyone else has to make, okay? And we don't want to. We want to leave a lot of meat on the bone for you. You're gonna save a lot of money because of a piece of paper, the title, which has nothing to do with the truck at all. It's just a piece of paper that lawyers got involved in. And the fact that we have very little overhead compared to them, saving you a fortune, okay? So, they know at the Auto Mall, when they sell you a vehicle for way too much money, that if something breaks, you're gonna come in and say, I paid a fortune, why don't my windows work? Or why doesn't this or that work, or whatever? And they're gonna be right, because they did pay a fortune. So, you need to know that they've already included $500 to $700 into every deal for future repairs. So when you come in, it doesn't bother them, they'll fix it, okay? We don't do that. We're giving you all the savings up front, the savings that we have for the, by the way, how do you like our road? God, this road's getting horrific. I feel like I'm in Bolivia. Guess what party runs Tucson? Hey, the only city, big city in Tucson run by them. Guess, doesn't take long. Anyhow, back to regular. If I offended somebody in that party, I don't care. Basically, you're saving £1 of money, and we expect you to be the owner on day one and fix your truck when it breaks. We don't have any vehicles in our inventory that won't break eventually. There's not a car on the planet that won't break eventually. It's when, okay? And we're saving you the money right now, so use that money that you saved to fix your truck when it breaks. Now, that being said, I mean, there's the cluster. I don't know if you can see it. God, it's hard to... This glare is like killing us right now. It's hard to see the cluster right now, but there you go. That's a little better. All the gauges are perfect. This thing runs great. Beautiful truck. Brother's gonna come out here and take some photos, and we're gonna put this online. Thank you for your time.